Hi everyone, Ravi this side. Welcome to Engineering Adda. Today in this video we are going to solve one of the lead code array question, which is question number 860, which says lemonade change. So what this question is and how we can develop the solution for it, that is what we are going to see. So let me try to go to the lead code first, and there we'll try to read out the question and then we'll try to solve it out. So here you can see I am on the lead code, and if you don't find this problem, what you can do is you can go to this lead code under the tag array, and there you will find this question under the question number 860. So this will give you the list of all the array related question on the lead code, and then you have to find for the question number 860. So let me try to go down, and if you'll go down, you can see this is the question lemonade change, question number 860. Okay, so this is what we are going to discuss here and solve it out. So you can see that it says at a lemonade stand, each lemonade cost $5. Okay, customer are standing in the queue to buy from you and order one at a time. Okay, so there are queue at your stand, and the customer are going to buy the lemonade from you, and each lemonade cost $5. Okay, in the order specified by the bills, each customer will only buy one lemonade and pay with either $5, $10, or $20 bill. Okay, so the customer could only have $5, $10, or $20 to pay for one lemonade. Okay, you must provide the correct change to each customer so that the net transaction is that the customer pays only $5. So let's say you opened your stand, and the customer, there is a queue of the customer, and you don't have any change in your pocket, so you are empty, and now you started selling your lemonade to the customers, and the customer can give you $5, $10, or $20 for each lemonade. They are going to buy one lemonade. Okay, now each customer going to buy one lemonade, and they can give you $5, $10, or $20. Now you have to return the change to them so that each customer pays only $5 for one lemonade. Okay, and you don't have the change at the very beginning. That is what it is. Note that you don't have any change in the hand at first. Given an integer array bills where the bills I is the ith customer pays, return true if you can provide every customer with the correct change, or false otherwise. So if you are able to provide each customer the correct change, that means you are costing only $5 for one lemonade to each customer. Either they pay $5, $10, or $20 note, you can say, or the rupees, but you have to cost them only $5 for each lemonade. You have to return the change, and if you are able to do for all the customers, then that means you have to return true, otherwise you have to return the false. Okay, so the here you can see, for example, one inputs, we have the bills array where we have 5, 5, 5, 10, and 20. So let's say there are five customer, and the first customer is going to give you the $5, the second one is going to give you the $5, third one is also going to give you the $5, and you are giving one lemonade to each customer. Okay, now you have already given three customer three lemonades with the $5 each. Okay, so you have $15. Now the next one come with the $10, and you have to give only one lemonade to them. You given you gave the one lemonade, and now you have you received the $10 from the customer. Now what you have to do is you have to return $5 back to the customer, because each lemonade cost only $5. Now you return that. Now you have 5, 5, and 10. Now the next one is coming with the $20 in hand, and then you have to return 15 and give them the lemonade as well. So you have 5, 5, and 10. Now you have to return 5 and 10 and receive the 20. Okay, so you can see in the explanation, from the first three customer we collect three $5 bills in order. From the fourth customer we collect a $10 bill and give back a $5, and from the fifth customer we gave a $10 bill and a $5 bill. Since all the customer got the correct change, we output true. Now for the second one, if you'll go, you can see we have 5, 5, 10, 10, and 20. And the output is false here because from the first two customer in order, we collect only two $5 bills. Now for the next two customers in order, we collect $10 bills and give them the $5 bill. Now for the last customer, we cannot give the change of $15 back because we only have two $10. Okay, since not every customer receive the correct change, the answer is false. So this is what we have to solve here. So I hope you got the question, and let me try to tell you how you are going to solve it out. So what we are going to do is we are going to keep the counter for $5 and $10. And let's say if the customer is giving us the $5, we are going to increase that $5 counter. If the customer is going to give us the $10, then what we are going to do is we are going to check if we have any $5 bill in hand. If it is not the case, we are going to return false. Otherwise, we are going to reduce $5 and add $10. Or you can say decrease the $5 counter and increase the $10 counter. Now for the case of 20, what we are going to do is we are going to look for if we have more 5 and $10. Like if the $5 bills and the $10 bills, or you can say notes, are greater than 0, then in that case we can return the change to the $20 customer, right? So if that is the case, we are going to return we are going to decrease 5 and 10 by 1. And then uh, the other case could be the customer sorry the we could have only three $5 bills, and when we are receiving the $20, what we can do is we can return them three $5, not 10 and 5. So that could also be a possible solution. Otherwise, what we are going to do is we are going to return false. So let me try to implement this out so you will get the better understanding. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create two counters, like one for 5 and initialize with 0. Now the second one is for the 10, and let's say initialize with 0, and we have these two. Now what we are going to do is we have to uh, yeah we have to iterate through the loops. So let's say int I equal to 0, I is less than bills dot length, and then I plus plus, and then what we have to do, we have to look for if the bill that we are getting from the customer is either 5, 10, or 20, right? So that could be the condition. So let's say bills I if equal to 5, then in that case what we have to do is we have to increase the 5 counter. So let's say 5 plus plus. In the other case, what it could be, let's say, $10 bill that we receive from the customer. So it could be else f, let's say bills could be $10, and in that case what we have to do is we have to check for the $5 if we have the $5 enough with us or not. So what we are going to do is we are going to check if $5 currency or bills we have in pocket which should be greater than 0, because for 10 we need at least one 5, right? So if that is the case, sorry, let me try to look for this way. If it is less than 0, or oh sorry, let's say if it is greater than 0, in that case what we have to do is we have to reduce the 5 1 by 1, or you can say 5 equal to 5 minus 1, and we have to increase the 10. So 10 plus plus. Now we are going to look for the other condition, which is else. What we have to do is else we have to return false. Or yeah, if it is greater than 0, we have to do this, else return false. Okay, now I'm going for the last condition, which is $20. So if it is $20, then what we are going to do is we are going to check for $5 and $10. So it should be greater than 0. Let's say 5 is greater than 0 and 10 is also greater than 0. Then in that case, what we are going to do is we are going to reduce 5 and 10 with 1. So 5 equal to 5 minus 1 and 10 equal to 10 minus 1. And the other condition could be, let's say, else f what it could be, like 5 should be greater than or equal to 3. So 5 should be greater than or equal to 3. In that case also what we are going to do is 5 equal to 5 minus 3, and that is also a true case. And otherwise what we have to do is we have to return the false, else we have to return the false. Okay, and in last what we are going to do is we are going to return true here. Okay, so we are good. Now let me try to summarize you the solution that we developed here. So what we did is we created these two pointers, or you can say counters, for $5 and $10 note or bill. Now if the customer is going to give us the $5 bill, what we are going to do is we are going to increase the $5 counter for all the case, $5 case, right? Otherwise, if the customer is going to give us the $10, what we have to do is we have to check if we have at least one $5. That means it should be greater than 0. In that case, what we are going to do is we are going to reduce the $5 with 1 and then increase the $10. And this is the true case. Otherwise, we are going to return false. And when the case of $20 is there, then what we are going to do is we are going to look for the 5 and 10, because to return, when we are receiving the $20, what we have to do is we have to return our $5 or three $5, like a $5 and $10 or three $5. So that is what we are checking here. If it is like $5 is greater than 0 and $10 is also greater than 0, then we have to return one $5 and one $10, and that is where we are reducing it out with 1. Otherwise, if 5 is greater than or equal to 3, we have to return $5, three $5 to the customer, and that is what it is. Otherwise it is false, and rest of the case it is true. So this is the solution. Let me try to run it out and then see how it is working. So okay, here we are missing the semicolon, I think. Yeah, just run it out and then wait for a few seconds and then see. I think it's passed. You can see the both cases are accepted. Now just submit this out and we'll see how it is working. Okay, so here you can see it took only 2 milliseconds and it beats around 95% of the solution. So this is how you can solve this question, and this is about this problem. So this is about the video, guys. If you like the video, please hit the like button and please subscribe the channel for more such content. Thanks.